cold start tutorial. The Hornet's one of the most popular jets in DCS, and for good reason. It does everything, and carrier ops are cool. A simpler start than most aircraft in my opinion. Just like always, the mission takes you through basic cold start, no fancy tests, just what you need to get up in the air. Download link is in the description below, and with that, let's roll. So, welcome to the cockpit of the F-18 Hornet. This was actually the first module I purchased after finding DCS, and I still think that it was the best decision I made regarding this game. Not only does it do air-to-air combat well, it can ground pound effectively, and if you also basically have the luxury of carrier ops, probably the most exciting and frustrating, with the exception of aerial refueling, experience in the game. If you're new to DCS, welcome. I hope that this video and its accompanying mission helps you get on your way to what I call the path. You start small, a modest joystick here, a set of rudder pedals there, and then before it, you know it, 2 years and an angry wife later, you end up with this monstrosity. But that's a topic for another time. Today we're doing a cold start. Keep in mind this is my version of a cold start for the Hornet. No bells and whistles, just the minimum to help you get up and flying. I won't go through setting up your stores, configuring your countermeasures, or aligning your helmet mounted sight. That'll possibly come later. I'll point out a couple things as I go through the mission and give you a little bit more info that you might need. And with that, we can go ahead and get started.
Welcome to the F-18 Hornet Simplified Cold Start tutorial. This mission is designed to teach you the most direct path to getting airborne. You can run through this sequence multiple times at your own pace until you are comfortable starting the jet from memory. When you are ready to begin, press the space bar. Battery on. Flip the battery switch to on, located on the right console. O-Bogs on. Flip the O-Bogs control switch to on, located on the left console. APU start. Flip the APU switch to on, located on the left console. Close canopy. Hold the canopy switch, located on the right wall, to the close position. Left crank. Move the engine crank switch to left. Left throttle idle. Once RPM reaches 25%, move the left throttle to idle.
And we're looking in this area here. So once it hits 25%, you want to go ahead and move the left throttle.
Power displays. Turn on the HUD, left DDI, right DDI, and center AMPCD.
Set both of those to day. HUD on. Middle
Displays are on. Wait for them to warm up, then press the space bar.
Roll left, roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Let's hide the stick. Just click at the base. Alright, hidden space.
Hide map. Click push button 3 twice on the center display. Radar operate. Turn the radar switch to operate, located on the right console. INS to carrier. Rotate the INS knob to CV. Stored heading. Click push button 19 on the center display. Right crank. Move the engine crank switch to right. Right throttle idle. Once RPM reaches 25%, move the right throttle to idle.
Again, waiting for 25%. Technically you can do it earlier, but I like to follow the rules.
FCS reset. Press the FCS reset button. Alignment. Look at the center display. Note the time ticking up and the qual value ticking down. ALR 67 power. Push the ALR-67 power button on the right instrument panel.
Alright, so basically with the alignment, what you want to do is you'll see that with the stored heading, the time will start counting up. Eventually this qual over here will start counting down. Once it gets to 0.5, then you'll be fully aligned. But in the meantime, while we wait, we just go ahead and power on our countermeasures. And I hit the wrong button. It's down here.
ECM receive. Rotate the ECM mode switch to rec on the right instrument panel. Dispenser bypass. Flip the dispenser switch to bypass on the lower center panel.
You can either set it to bypass or on. That would probably be covered on a different tutorial, but let's go ahead and set it.
Uncage SAI. Pull and rotate the standby attitude indicator knob to uncage it.
This is done with your mouse wheel.
INS to nav. Once alignment says OK, rotate the INS knob to nav.
Alright, so we still need to wait for the countdown to finish. Once it says OK, we're good to go. We still have a little bit longer to go. I will probably jump to that point so I don't waste anybody's time. Okay, alignment's done. So now we go over and switch to nav.
On seat, on the ejection seat. Parking brake. Rotate and release the parking brake. Startup complete. You are ready to taxi.
So that in a nutshell is your basic startup. There's other stuff that you can do. You can set up your IFF by turning it on. Let's say you wanted IFF on. You wanted to set up TACAN 74, enter, on, data link on. That can be done while the INS is aligning. You can also maybe set up your menus by going in here, putting up your HSI, going into the support menu here, putting up your ADI if you want. You do you. Just use my mission as a guide. Feel free to adjust it however you think is more practical and easier for you. I hope that this helped you guys get familiar with the F-18 startup, and I will meet you in the skies.